So today he is going to have a demo session with you. Okay.
Alright, sir. Alright, sir.
Shoaib, could you speak a bit louder?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shoaib, your voice is too low.
Shoaib, say
Yes,
something.
sir. Hello.
और थोड़ा जोर से बात करो.
Hello.
आपका
Yeah,
आवाज
now
नहीं आ
we
रहा
can.
उतना मतलब लाइक
Shoaib, so
Sir, can you hear me?
speak bit louder, Shoaib.
Hello.
Yeah, now I can hear you. Chindu, you can hear us, right?
yeah, it's fine, like little bit low only, but we can manage.
Okay. Yeah. So Shoaib, please
Yes, sir.
introduce yourself to Chendu. Okay, Chendu is your trainer. Okay, he will teach you
Alright,
on the
sir.
React side. Okay, so could you please introduce yourself to the Chendu? What you know? Okay, what is your education background? All those details.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead. Over to you.
Sir, myself, Mohammad Suhaib, and I'm doing right now React Basics from the YouTube, and I have done the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript already.
Okay.
That one of our lead teams.
Okay.
And
That's fine, like
now I want to learn the React. So Sir Harsha gave me the link to you. So
okay. Yeah, you are pretty good with the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, right, Sohaib?
yes, sir.
Yeah, that is why I want to confirm that, like before we started, yeah, as like React is just like it started with those fundamentals, right? That's why we are confirming.
Right, sir.
Do you know any CSS frameworks to integrate with the React? No, I mean like with any technology.
Uh, Sir, I no, sir.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, fine then. Can I start?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Just I'm sharing my screen, and yeah, before I'm starting, like myself Chandu Reddy, and I'm basically from Andhra Pradesh state, and I have like 6 years industrial experience working with Angular and React as well as .NET frameworks. And
Right, sir.
yeah, my voice is clear, right? So here,
Yes, sir. Yes.
yeah, okay. So let's start on just like from the starting, like why we need to learn the React JS, and like why not some other either frameworks or some other technologies. Okay, for example, let's take like
Right, sir.
so for example like Angular or just like React JS. For example, if you take the differences, so first we need to know the what is React JS. React JS is just like normal library, like which we will using for to develop an particular application to make an any application very speeder. For example, like if you see on the browser, any type of operation, if you're having just like to see something, to see in the sense, for example, if you're seeing some content on the browser, we want to write some technology, correct, right?
Right, sir.
Yeah. For example, if you're searching something on the Google, definitely if you're searching something on the Google, they might be developed with some things, but it started with the fundamental of the HTML. Without the HTML, we cannot display anything under browser. That's you know, right, already?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is called an user interface. Like whatever we'll be seeing on the browser, that thing we'll be calling as an user interface. For implementing
Right.
those user interface, we'll be needing a technology called it's an HTML. That is an hypertext markup
Yes, team.
language. And
Right, sir.
yeah, and that one what we will call as, for example, if you want to construct a particular building, we need some basics, right? This is the basic fundamental of it. Suppose you have constructed the building, but you need the look and feel will be good, right? Like for colorings and lightings, that and all things we can do with the CSS.
Right,
CSS
sir.
we will be using it to just like make our application more user understandable format, and as well as the colorings, look and feels, and just like the alignments, that and all we'll be doing with the CSS. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then we'll be starting with the JavaScript. Okay.
Right, sir.
JavaScript in the sense we'll be writing. This is for the purpose of functionality. Why will you use JavaScript? Like in the browser, if you're doing something, for example, either you are seeing the data, or just like you are clicking on this link, or just like if you want to fetch some data from the backend, these are all things which it will be comes under our JavaScript. It's a JavaScript,
Yes,
it's a
sir.
scripting framework. Scripting framework.
Framework.
Yeah, correct. Next, suppose if you want to learn the React JS, we need the basic technologies. I'm like basic technologies required is
Basic
basic technologies
technologies.
required is these three things. Correct, right?
Right, sir.
Yeah.
HTML,
Suppose
CSS,
if you
and
want to make
JavaScript.
a particular website responsive, something in the sense, we need to use the third-party frameworks, something like either Bootstrap, PHP, or Angular Material, or just like UI. There are so many frameworks are there to just like make our UI more flexibility with the alignments, semantic UI. There are multiple things. Depends on the requirement. You can easily use and implement the thing. Correct, right?
Right, sir.
Yeah. Now what is React.js? We need to learn. Correct? Yeah.
Right, sir.
The React in the sense, it is a library. It is a library,
Library.
yeah, which came with the multiple inbuilt files. Correct, multiple inbuilt files. For example, we have the multiple packages, right? Something like React, we have the something like hooks libraries, and as well as it came up with the multiple things. And for example, you see the React JS, it's came like as we told as a library, correct? And this is we'll be using to develop any type of application to make it more responsive, as well as it is a more faster. It is faster
More faster.
because it's working with the, do you know something? That is a virtual DOM. It's working with the virtual DOM.
Virtual DOM.
Yeah.
ठीक है.
Virtual DOM in a sense, for example, if you go with the simple JavaScript, this is a normal DOM, correct, right? That's a document object model. Where if you come to our virtual DOM, that it will make a more performance basis. Like what are the code we will be writing it will be getting loaded based on what the changes is getting required. It's not that much rich like internally, but it will be more faster to our user interface. Any type of chat libraries or something like some other things, for example, Facebook or something like they have used and they have developed those type of languages, right?
Right.
Yeah. Is it clear? Like up to now, like whatever I have mentioned.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. And you're clear, right? What is React.js and like why we need to learn? Yeah,
Right, sir.
yeah. The React.js, which like if you want to implement it, we need minimum requirements is something like, what is the minimum requirements? It's for example, it is just like Node.js, right? You are right, right? It's right? Node.js is required main thing. With the help of Node.js only, we can create our project. We can install our dependencies, which is required. That will be putting in a package.json, and as well as there will be some scripts will be there to run the project and all the things like we'll be doing. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And and React is having so much of concepts. Today, like I won't go all the concepts, but just I will tell a high level way. Okay.
Yes, sir.
It is containing an class level components,
Class
and as well as
level com-
function functional components. Correct? It is contained the two types of things. One is class level, and one more is the functional.
functional components.
Correct? And in the React JS, we are having several different things. For example, like we can consider like React hooks. Did you heard these things?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. React hooks in the sense, for example, something like use state, use effect hook. There are so many things are there that you can learn in depthly after some, like if you get some clarity, right? You can discuss depthly. Just this is just like our basic class to understand.
All
Like,
right, sir.
yeah, either you are comfortable with me or not. That's just like the purpose of it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this React hooks, and yeah, there will be something like state management concepts. State management we can do with the Redux or some other. So many are there. Either NGRX. So many are there. Like to do state management, we can do any type of concept basis. Correct? We can do
Sir,
like
can you please
sorry.
elaborate the statement? Can you please elaborate the state management function?
Yeah, yeah. The state management in the sense, for example, if you are doing some operation on the browser, suppose that yeah that I mentioned, the management in the sense it will be reducing it will be it will help us to reduce the calls to the backend. Did you get it? It means this will be using for to reducing the cost to the backend instead of digging every time. For example, if I rank the grid, some of the table, okay. For the table, like if you want to show the data, we need to call the data API, correct? Either by using the fetch APIs or XVOs or some other things. That get APIs, like it
Okay.
won't be getting updated the data. So we don't need to call every time backend. So we'll hold on our cache. State management in a sense we can consider as a that is one type of our storage.
Storage.
Might be you heard about local storage and session storage, right?
Yes.
Like that. This Redux also it's a one type of storage.
Right, sir.
With one package like we'll be implementing it, and under that state management we'll be having reducers will be there, and the actions will be there, the effects will be there. Okay, actions, effects, and selectors will be there. These four concepts will be there. With the help of these things we will be easily interact with the state, and the state management it will be setting with the key and value. Okay, it's a setting with the key and value.
Key and value.
How might be you heard about dictionary, right? How key and value will store. Here
Yes, sir.
with the key and value with the JSON, so it will store. Okay,
Right.
with JSON, it will be storing. Storing. Okay, this is the thing, and we will be seeing as something like APIs interaction from React.js. APIs interactions. Okay, and some sample website creations, and there will be something like playing with the total HTML elements, and playing with the React props and states. Okay,
Right, sir.
there will be several topics will be there that will be coming under later. And for now, let me go to the. For now, like I have not created the React.js project, but later on we'll be creating it. Right now, I have opened the React.js with the sandbox, so which it will be already inbuilt provided some of the packages, and with the React.js app. Okay.
Right.
For example, if you see here, the hello is getting filtered. With the help of this, yeah, by default everywhere, it will be using the functional component, display the our what values is required in the DOM, and here we are linking with the document that get by ID with the root. This one it will be there in our this will be there in our view. So with the help of that index.html only, our here if you see div id as a root is there, or else it won't getting loaded. Correct?
Right.
Yeah, that linking is there, and later we'll see total project related concepts. As I mentioned previously to you, we need the package.json, like what are all the like projects. I mean like packages like we'll be using it. With the help of that one, you can easily install and create the things, and you can implement. For now, let me go to the or inside our this one index.js, that is the main file which is right now. And here returning time, like what are the values suppose you want to return it, like we can do it. Like here it's getting returned only with the our hello. If you see the the React JS, it will be expecting an our JSX elements. Did you heard about that? JSX or TSX?
Sir, I can
That,
heard
that,
about
that will be coming later.
GSX.
That is just like extension of our files, okay? With the help of these things, like we'll be returning. Mainly, React.js will be containing the root level element and root level component, correct?
Right.
With the help of this only, our main content it will be getting loaded in the browser. And wherever the main root and all it will be there, our React it will be expecting an HTML elements. Am I right?
Right,
Either
sir.
HTML elements or some functional components, correct? With the functional component also we can create the selectors, right? Either this with the help of these two things, we can easily written the something like whatever we want to display it. That and all things we can easily do it. For example, I don't need a hello. But one more thing you need to know, we cannot return multiple HTML elements at a time. It will be expecting an one root tag. Okay.
Mm, right.
Under this one, we can write it. For example, I'm writing the H1 tag. Welcome to demo. You see, what are the HTML elements? Suppose if you're writing in a single HTML element, that one we can write in
Sir,
something.
I have a question. Can you please tell me why we can write the code in index.js
Yeah, yeah, that I will
to
tell.
show on the screen?
Okay, that's fine. Like whatever, like you heard the out, like we'll be clarifying it. Mainly, like actually, like we'll be for every index.html, there will be like internal index.js, like we'll be writing it, and like what are the logic, like we'll be writing it, like we have not linked anywhere, like what JS file need to be just getting loaded and all. For example, if you see here manifest related thing, like we have linked our manifest.js, correct? JSON.
Right.
Yeah, like that. For everything, there will be like we need to write some pre-built. Actually, in the React internally, they have configured something like in the folder we need the index.js file path, or else something like it will consider as a there will be like no main file, just like
Sir, we are creating the files and folders in SRC folder, right?
correct. Like every time,
All
like
the
we'll be creating
all
the
our
SRC
website
only. That is
data,
just like root.
we are all of the files and folders we are writing in the SRC folder,
Correct.
right?
Like the SRC folder like will be writing.
All right. So if we can I do that the HTML firstly I can do HTML and then design the page with CSS, and then I will write the JavaScript code in other file and connect with the HTML code.
Yeah, yeah, that's not like we can do it. Like we can link up in. Actually, there are multiple ways to link up it. Okay. For
Right.
example, here by defaultly it is there with the entry. If you see here, this is the entry file, correct? By default, there will be like only one index.js file. Suppose if you want to multiple HTML, JS files, HTML files, if you want to link it, we can write the files and we can link it over here.
Right.
That in the future, like we'll be getting the clarity. Okay.
All right. All right.
Don't worry on that. That will be going very depth way. Just this is for just like basic things. Okay.
Right, sir. Right.
Yeah. For example, just like I'm writing some, I mean like a list related things, just for like what we are having the concepts. Like for example, we are having HTML, we are having CSS, JavaScript, and we can TypeScript. Did you know TypeScript?
No, sir.
Okay. This is also just like advanced version of our JavaScript, like which will be using it will internally use the anti-script compiler to compile and it will be converted into the JavaScript. That's it. It's just like advanced version of our JavaScript.
Okay.
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 Yeah, these are the things like which today I want to just like without like if you see here like what the code like we'll be writing here automatically it is rendering on the our UI, correct?
Right.
With the React DOM server, correct? Whatever we'll be writing it like with the help of React DOM, it is getting rendered on the browser, correct?
Right, sir.
Any doubt up to now today like whatever we have covered it off? Like,
No. No, sir. No.
is everything clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You know React I mean like JavaScript very well, right?
Yes, sir.
Let me give uh, some of the tasks to you. Okay,
Right, sir.
with the JavaScript, you do just like some pattern. You create a pattern. Just like you need to create a pattern. Like like we need to create the patterns like just like this. We need
Using
pattern.
JavaScript.
This pattern you should create it. Okay.
Right, sir.
Yeah, just I'm sending this snap. Do you have any doubts in the class?
Can I ask you one question?
Say, tell me.
Can I draw this chart using JavaScript?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Only using JavaScript, not HTML and CSS.
Yeah, you can use HTML, CSS, but the pattern like we need to write the logic with the JavaScript. Okay.
All right.
Fine.
Right, sir.
Yeah. Please try it. Okay.
Uh, can you please send me on the text message
Yeah.
this picture?
Just a second. I think it will come on a proper way. Just I'm sending. Yeah, I think it's came. It's came, right? It's came not came with the proper. You can take the snap. Okay.
Yes, can you please hold on? I'll
Yeah. No.
just take a snap.
I don't say it's the first day, right? Just try this one. Okay.
Right, sir.
Yeah. just like you can go through the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and all. Like I might ask some of the questions on that, so that if I clear only, then only we can move on. Or else something like we should start from the scratch.
All right, sir.
Can I ask some questions now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What is closure on the JavaScript?
Sorry,
Closures.
closures?
Yeah.
Sir, I don't know about the closures.
Okay. That's fine. What is the difference between spread operator and rest operator?
Rest operator and
Spread operator. No.
no, sir.
Okay. Do you know what is the reduce method in the array?
No, sir.
Okay. What is the assign method in the object?
Object assign method, sir. Like we just assign the objects when we make the objects on the console.
Only console. Okay, that's fine then. Like tomorrow we'll discuss. Okay, thoroughly.
All right, sir.
Anything else? Like or else we can wrap it up.
No, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Sahib. Like we'll meet you and like we'll continue the class. Okay.
Right, sir.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye, bye, sir. Thank you.